what's going on? It's your boy RKO2582 here to do my Raw review and along my personal thoughts about Jerry King Lawler. And as you just saw, there's no intro for this week's Raw review because respect for Jerry King Lawler. So let's not waste any time and get this Raw review underway. Alright, so Raw kicks off. Of course, we're in Montreal this week, and who better to kick it off than the Hitman himself, the best there is, the best there was, the best there will be, Bret the Hitman Hart, and he came out to a good pop, of course, Ken. And, he was talking about, the whole Montreal screw job incident and all that stuff. Overcame, and then Punk interrupts him, and then him and, Punk get into a heated argument about respect, of course. It's Punk been on this respect tirade as of late. And I have to say, this is good mic work between Punk. And Punk actually is getting the crowd to boo him. Who would have thought going up north would be the way to do it? So pretty much throughout the night, Punk was finally getting the crowd to boo him. It was starting to work, too. So, and then, that's how we kicked off Raw for this week. And first match of the night was an All Champions tag match. You had Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, your tag champions, going up against The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion, and Antonio Cesaro, your U.S. Champion. And this match was just, it was alright. And I was surprised to see, Kofi Kingston gets the Trouble in Paradise on Cesaro for the win. 1, 2, 3, your winners, your tag team champions and stuff. Hey, it kind of sucks that the Miz Cesaro was made with week, but alright. But it is what it is, I suppose. So once again, your winners, Kofi and R-Truth. Alright, you had a segment with David Otunga, aka Carlton Banks, and the Sheamus lawyer segment, and I don't know what they were trying to do. I think they were trying for that anger management thing, and personally, I wasn't too into this segment. There was a few funny things in there, but overall, I just wasn't paying attention to this. Yeah, and then, of course, the end when James was singing, like, something like that. I guess that was funny, but really, it was like, it was okay, but then it was at the point, we need to wrap this up, move on. That's how I felt about it. Then we get on to our 6 Divas tag match. You had Layla, Divas champion, Eve, the host Eve, and Caitlyn, oh gosh, she's pretty, and against Alicia Fox. I'm guessing she's a heel now. Beth Phoenix finally on TV for God knows how long, and Natalya. And just when Lay was about to finish up the match, Eve pretty much steals the spotlight, hits the modifying net breaker. I think she hit on Fox, I think so. It's 1, 2, 3, your winners, Layla, Eve, and Caitlyn. So I'm like, wow, what way to make Eve overshine both your champion and #1 contender. Nice. Alright, CM Punk, had a match tonight, and it was a Raw after that, so pretty much the fans got to show up either Bros Clay, Jerry the King Lawler, and Randy Orton. And pretty much by landslide, it was Randy Orton. And this was a good match. And just when, like Randy Orton looked like he was going to end with what else? RKO. Ziggler interferes and the match gets thrown out and stuff. And then Jerry King Lawler gets into it. And then I hate when they break into commercial, and then when they came back from commercial, it was now impromptu tag match because my baby AJ Lee, made it a tag team match and stuff, and it was a good match. They were doing a lot of stuff, and then finally Paul Heyman comes out because I was wondering when Paul Heyman was going to show up because of last week's shocking ending. And Heyman and Punk were pretty much chit-chatting throughout the match, and then Biggie's like, I'm just like, Vicky, that's Paul Heyman, baby. So watch it out. And then Randy Orton hits the RKO. Yeah, on Ziggler, 1, 2, 3, your winner, Orton and Jerry the King Lawler. Now it was time for Heath Slater's rematch against Zack Ryder, baby. And then Zack Ryder's like, oh, you want a rematch against me? Nope. It's Rye, but it's close enough. Ryback time, and Ryback pretty much squashed Heath Slater. Yeah, Shell Shock, you know the rest. 1, 2, 3. Big me more. Go. Alright, another tag team match for tonight. The PTP, the Prime Time Players, had to put their number one contendership on the line. Because AJ said, like, they have to beat all the teams. You're gonna face the now new together team, Daniel Bryan and Kane. Wow. and I mean Kane and Daniel Bryan, yeah, they're pretty funny, and I'll get to more of them on a minute. And yeah, this was a pretty good tag team match, and I know some people thought it went a little too long, but whatever. Yeah, it was good tag team match. You had it looked like, yeah, when D-Bar was pretty much in control of the match, he had Kane, arguing with Daniel Bryan. Then he chokeslammed Daniel Bryan, and funny enough, it gets on Darren Young and stuff, and then he was the lead guy. And 1, 2, 3, like, can you believe it? Daniel Bryan and Kane are your new number one contenders for the tag team titles. And I was surprised. I was like, oh my god! And I hope Daniel Bryan and Kane win the tag team title. That would be hilarious because they pretty much won the number one contendership by accident. Because and then I like after the match. I mean, when he's like, and Daniel Bryan's like, I didn't appreciate you choking me. And then the angry man, he's like, see, you're making pride. Like, and they kept singing the name team. And then in this one, he's like, how about team friendship? And then Daniel Bryan came up like, no. So you know what? I actually might like Dave Bryan Kane's team. And I like once again, I hope they win the tag team title Sunday. No, nothing against Kofi and R2. I think their time came and went. It's time for them to split, and especially Kofi. So once again, Kane and Dave Bryan. Before I forget, yeah, I apologize. Yeah, during this match, Jerry King Lawler looked like he wasn't feeling too good. And from what my friends were telling me from the crowd, so they were looking across. I don't think they were paying attention to this match. They were looking across the announcers table, and Jared King Lawler looked like he was having a heart attack from what reports are saying and stuff. Yeah, he was having a heart attack, and I was worried like hell. I mean, it's just scary. I mean, one of my friends was thinking it was like the Owen Hart situation back in 1999 over the Edge pay per view again. And I told him I don't want to think that, man. Please, please, please. And then Cole wasn't saying anything, and I was really worried because I mean, and then I mean, even though I'm not the biggest Cole fan in the world, but I applaud him for handling the situation, being a professional, and I don't blame Cole for not commentating for the rest of the evening. I mean, after that, it was really hard trying to concentrate throughout Raw and stuff, and the crowd got quiet too until the end. So, so once again, my thoughts and prayers for Jared King Lawler. Stay strong, King. We need you. All right. You had Alberto Del Rio against Tyson Kidd, and would you know it, he beat Tyson Kidd with a cross arm breaker. Pretty much just a squash match. And then Sheamus had another squash match with David Tongue up again from this past Friday on SmackDown. He beats him up and his locks in the Texas Cloverleaf and for the win. And then he hits the bro kick after the match is over. And then AJ comes out just when about my baby was about to say something. Booker T, yeah, the SmackDown GM, pretty much saying like if you use the bro kick one more time, you're pretty much going to be stripped of the title. So pretty much, yeah, Sheamus got one more strike or something like that. All right, next match was Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes, and yeah, like I said, it was really hard, getting to this match. It was a good match, but we were still having Jerry King Lawler in our thoughts, so it was really hard to get into it. But overall, it was a good match, and the Miz interfered, and Cody Rhodes hits the crossroads on Ray 1, 2, 3, your winner, Cody Rhodes, and then it looked like Miz about to finish the job, but then Cody Rhodes hit the crossover on the Miz, and I was so happy. And and it looks like, yeah, Rhodes wants to get back his IC title that he made prestigious. Yeah, that Miz is kind of not doing right now. And I'm thinking that after what I just saw, could it be a three-way for the Intercontinental Championship since Miz doesn't have an IC title match yet? All right, and now the Bret Hart interview with John Cena. All right, yeah, the Bret Hart interviews John Cena, and pretty much he feels like his rivalry with CM Punk feels like it shades of, with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, how they used to hate each other and stuff. And then he was saying like Bret Hart was acting like how Shawn Michaels used to act back in the day. And then of course, and then Cena was thinking Hart saying I'm in the same class as you, and then the crowd was pretty much saying you can't wrestle, you can't wrestle. Really? Yeah, even in Canada, they still hate Cena. Wow. Yep, and then and of course, Cena being the, creative, I guess, trying to twist it around, saying like, okay, yeah, that's right. He's like, you're right. I can't lace up Bret Hart's boots. You know he was trying to know that. Yeah, you know how Cena does. And then Punk, and then he was saying Punk being a delusional little boy and all that stuff, and then called him a phony. And Cena Punk's like, a phony? Excuse me? He's like, and Brad's like, you heard me? You're a phony little punk. And then John Cena's like, yeah, I said the same too. And CM Punk laughed here and said, wow, isn't that calling the pot kettle black? I know, saying I'm a phony. He's like, and I'm getting called out by, in my opinion, the biggest phony in WWE and stuff. And then and he's ashamed that Cena and Hart are so light, but he's like, that ain't a comedy. He's like, just to pick on me, and he's like, and CM Punk, this hit me here. I mean, I like CM Punk and all. I'm a CM Punk fan. But this here really kind of upset me. He said, I'm better than Shawn Michaels, better than Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm damn sure better than The Rock. And I'm like, hell no, bro. I have to disagree with there, bro. You ain't even close to their league yet. And then he's seen him pretty much was about to use the pipe bomb trick from Punk against him. He said, okay, you've been the champ 300 days. That's good, dog. But he said he let the main event pass you by and stuff. He's like, you're supposed to be the change that you were preaching last year and stuff. And he's like, and you're supposed to be for the people. And he's like, but the difference between you and me is I did everything as myself. And he's like, you're being an ignorant son of a bitch, even though they bleeped it out. I don't know why. And then he said, I'm gonna kick your ass. I was like, damn, Cena. This was the best might work Cena since earlier this year with him and The Rock, and I have to agree with that. And Punk was like, really and stuff, and then Punk cowered away, and Bret Hart punched him, and then he leaves. And Punk was getting the heel heat. He really was. I could say Punk finally acting like a heel. Finally getting that heel response that he's been trying to get for the previous week. And with this, it almost made me question, should I cheer for Punk Sunday and all that stuff? I'm still on the crossroads from this. All right, overall, Raw was pretty good. Especially the ending. The ending made it good too. I mean, the beginning, yeah, especially so. But most importantly, the main important thing was Jared King Lawler was in our thoughts and stuff. So once again, pray for Lawler. I was very it was a huge sigh of relief that Michael Cole said before the end of the show that Jared King Lawler is conscious and he's breathing on his own. He was getting CAT scan and stuff, and I was kind of like, thank God he's still breathing and stuff. That's some progress, but he's not out of the woods just yet. So I'm guessing we're going to hear throughout the week the King's update. I'm hoping King comes back from this and stuff. But after this, he don't need to be in the ring anymore. I'm thinking that's what kind of led him to this heart attack. Maybe from his match. I don't know. But all right, this is your boy RKL 2582 signing off. Take care. Stay strong, King.